So our crew on the trophy back in the distance missed on the first approach, and it looks like they're going to make a second approach. This time, we're going to go for a port side approach and see how that fares. There's a couple people standing on the dock. Looks like they could get an assist. Guy in the bow with the lines. What? He's in the water. What? I don't think he fell in. I'm not 100% sure, but here we go. Tug of war, man versus boat. And he passes the line off. Smart choice, but I don't know why he's in the water. I mean, I think he jumped in to try and swim this one over. I'm wondering if that's a lack of faith in Cap. Like, bro, you can't get this one. Let me go ahead and get it over here for you. And he just jumped in and swam the line over. We see a little bit of it all down here at the ramps, guys. Welcome back to the greatest show on earth, guys, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru Productions back down here at the ramp, and today we are visiting Bayfront. And our crew's coming in on approach. They gotta be careful. This wind is whipping today. Oh, watch out for the concrete! Oh, he smacks it. Wifey kind of shrugs her shoulders like, what'd you do? My man's gonna have to back off. The anchor kind of hooks up on the concrete for a second, and I guess they're gonna have to reapproach this one. He backs out pretty quickly though. I'm wondering if we're gonna switch docks on this one or if he's gonna try and maintain the same spot. And it definitely looks like we're going for a switch. And this one's interesting. Our crew is stuck on the dock. Well, on the ramp, excuse me. But what's making this one interesting is they've got a ton of stuff in the bed of this truck already. So typically the fix we see on this is our crews will add some people and some weight into the bed of the truck to try and get a little more grip. But my man's got a bunch of wood back here already. And they just can't get over the hump. I'm wondering if they're going to have to power this one out. So we got one of the guys walking up the dock, it appears. But no, he's just leaving. Gotta be careful, because these guys keep sliding back. I don't see those reverse lights coming on every time they're doing this too, so it's the weight of the boat pulling this one back. And again, just get to the top and they're just stuck. You might have to power this one out. I mean, there's not a whole lot of room for them to start tossing people into the bed of the truck with everything he's got there. Like I said, they had another guy with him. He was walking on the docks, but he just left. Maybe he was going to get another truck just in case. They definitely have enough truck to pull this out. Probably could just use four-wheel drive for sure if they had it, which I'm guessing by now they don't. And we're starting to get the rain. This is going to make it even worse. So his crew that was standing on the dock now is running toward the truck as the rain starts to come down. Hopefully we don't get any lightning and it doesn't shut us down as well as we're sitting here trying to catch this one. So he's going to back down again, try and get another running start, but now that the ramp's getting wet, I have to imagine this is going to be even more difficult than it was before. He really gives her some hell that time. I thought he had it for a second, and then those tires just broke free. Sometimes more power is not your best friend at the ramp, because you really, grip's your best friend. And the more power we add, just the more likely you're going to start spinning. And once you start spinning, you really can't recover from that. Especially if momentum's lost. close. He almost started sliding backwards on that one. This one's definitely going to be interesting now with the rain. I mean, I hate to add that as being, you know, the additional factor here, but he's got to be careful on this one now. But they're definitely not having a whole lot of success. I definitely would get somebody in that behind the helm and try and do a power out. Because I don't think he needs to get much further. I mean, if he could just get about another 1.5 feet beyond the peak where he's stopping there, he'd be all right. I think the power out would get these guys rolling. Just that little extra assist would get him over the hump. And can't tell. I guess our guys, are they in the bed of the truck? It looks like it. It looks like they're trying to start stack some people up there, add a little additional weight. But you can see already he's struggling because there's just so much stuff in the bed already. And he's removing it to try and get in there. But there's just not room for him either. I mean, I guess they could go stand on the bumper, and that might be the best spot anyway. Get his weight, much weight as far back as they can. The heck is he holding in his hand? I can't tell. It looks like a pole. Oh, no. Okay, that's one of the trailers. I thought they were holding a pole, but that's one of the trailers leaving that's in front of them. Our guy trying to walk it up at the line. Every last ounce of help they can get. And no, this is still not going to be enough. So unfortunately, we had a little lightning in the area. We had to move inside of a vehicle for our cameraman's safety. So we're having to freehand this one. So sorry, it's a little shaky. They've thrown a couple people back on the tailgate of the truck, but his tires are in the water now. And this is like try number 15, I think. And it's good. It looks like he's going to get over the top this time with the help of the people on the back. And my crew will get out of here. And speaking of getting out of here, we're going to go ahead and get out of here as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, does some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we've got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.